This is the food version of Thumb and Thumper. Uncle Roger haven't felt this upset since my ex-wife Auntie Helen.
Oh.
This morning is British daytime talk show, and recently they have
Oh, it's a British one again. It's like BBC.
Asian cooking on British TV.
Okay.
You know this gonna be disaster. Just look at the title. 10-minute pho.
Yeah,
pho
sounds about right.
Hour to make. 10-minute and pho are words that don't belong together. Just like the words Jamie Oliver and chef.
Like, I swear to God, Uncle Roger just keeps dissing on Jamie Oliver so much you could make an entire compilation of him just dissing him, like the entire 10-minute video, man. I wish somebody can actually do that. That's gonna be a great compilation.
No, damn it. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is online learning community with thousands of inspiring and creative classes for anyone who loves
there's
learning.
a Skillshare class for being a good YouTuber.
I recommend this class, Creative Cooking, Simple Sauces to Elevate Every Meal by Nice Khalees. Sauce is so important part of cooking. It like MSG, make every dish better.
Sauce is the accessory, it's the accoutrement, it's the shoes and the bag and the earrings.
Every time
Uncle Roger agrees.
British people try Asian food, it's a disaster.
Who needs shoe or handbag?
Okay. Here's the thing, okay? I don't want you guys to start hating, okay? But you guys have to realize that food has it's most likely going to be a disaster if other cultures, nice pause on the frame, it's always going to be a disaster when other cultures try to create food from other cultures because they don't have the quote-unquote heart to make that food. It's the same thing, you know. Even if you follow the step-by-step process, there's no gonna be quote-unquote love to it. Of course it's gonna taste good, but it's not gonna taste as legitimate as the way your mom did for you. So I think it's a little bit rough to judge people from preparing food that is different from their culture, because at least, I think they're making their best effort into trying to, try making new pho, trying to making new dinuguan, or trying to making new pinakbet. There's a lot of different food that comes in, and a genuine attempt to that is already a respectful it's already a respect to the culture, man. So I expect you guys that you guys will be roasting, it's gonna be the same thing as the fried rice video. But come on, man, give British people a rest, dude. They're trying their best, man. Come on, they're trying their best, man. Come on. And besides, honestly, can you actually think that you could cook something else outside of your culture? If you can, let's say you're an Asian, can you cook Native American food? Can you cook Alaskan food? If you're from the Americas, can you cook Mexican food? What kind of food can you cook outside of your culture? Come on, drop it in the comment section of this video. We'll talk about it, okay? If I heart your comment, that means I've read it, okay?
Save your money. Next time your girlfriend asks for Louis Vuitton, just get her gravy. This class will show you how to make that, and also how to make good salad dressing. Good thing we're single, boys. 2022 is the year Uncle Roger meet Auntie Esther. It's the year of pounding. But with Skillshare, Uncle Roger made it year of learning also.
That was the time when he was a simp,
my subscriber who click link in description will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today. Niece and nephew, Uncle Roger's so close to 6 million subscribers now, and when Uncle Roger hits 6 million, I'm gonna make pho, so hit subscribe. You
guys better be subscribed to Uncle Roger.
It's got just the thing. You're making a superfood soup today.
A superfood soup.
Opening shot already not looking good. Not a single pot for broth. And she got 2 frying pan. Uncle Roger never see anyone make pho with frying pan.
It's a Vietnamese pho. It only takes 10 minutes.
Pronouncing it wrong.
So
not pho, it's pho.
I'm doing it with steak, which is traditional, but they do it in Vietnam.
Uncle Roger's going ham already. Just the pronunciations, the pans. He angry, dude. He's on a warpath today.
But you could do it with chicken. You could do it with prawns.
He angry. He an angry boy.
Whatever you like.
Wait. No. Cannot be whatever you like. There are rules to this shit.
Hardly any red meat nowadays.
He angry.
That's really so nice.
Oh, do you love it?
Treat. It's
good.
treat.
Do you know what? I'm the same as you, Phil. Actually, I don't eat an awful lot of red meat anymore either. Do you, Holly?
This is white people's favorite topic. Dietary restriction. You ever hang out with your white friend? When you go get dinner, that's all they talk about. I cannot eat this, I cannot eat that. That is white people culture.
Because lunch and dinner.
I'm gonna correct Uncle Roger on that. I would say yeah, he's right. It mainly stems from white people culture, which is true. But like I've noticed this a lot and trending a lot more, especially with the younger generations, that they are very picky eaters. You know, back in our days, when your mom brings home like maybe a pound of pork and said, okay, this is our dinner and that's our dinner. Like kids are nowadays like so picky with their food. Oh, I don't eat this, I don't eat that. You know, back in our days, oh my god, I feel so old. Like back in our days, if there's food on the table, you should be grateful. You should be happy, man. Like I understand, like maybe you're trying to be fancy, but then again, if you're talking about vegetables, most vegetables are healthy. Like maybe if you're like me who's like, oh sorry, I don't eat anything green because I only eat meat, then I would understand you. But like I don't like this, I don't like that, dude. You gotta realize that not everybody has the same, you know, privilege as you, where you're gonna be able to pick food, man. If you're not gonna be doing that, at least be respectful for the food, you know, just have respect for the farmers or the industry that makes you food, that gives you food, man. So like I don't know, the guys, like I swear to god, I've seen this so much with the younger generations to be so picky with food, but it's funny that they get so picky with food that they can't even prepare their own food. They can't even do gardening. They can't even do basic butchering, like, you know, butchering chicken, like, you know, cutting it, like, you know. And like I'm so amazed with the younger generation now, probably because I'm getting too old, or probably because the younger generation are so used to like being sedentary and like being online all the time, or watching TikTok instead of like, I don't know, going out there in the woods chopping and getting some you know, wood for the fire. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just getting old. Well, what do you guys think? Am I getting old? Am I becoming a boomer? But, you know, TLDR of what I'm trying to rant here is that if it's food, try to be grateful. Even if you don't like the food, you don't have to tell everybody in the planet that, oh, I don't like this one. You just have to like put it on the side of your plate and just continue to move on. You know, you gotta be respectful for the food, man, because you gotta realize that not everybody has the same privilege as you. And I'm not gonna be that like that guy who's like, oh, privilege check, no privilege check, no, like no. I'm not being a twit-tard here, okay? I'm not being a Twitter here. I'm not being like an enlightened, like liberal, whatever. What I'm trying to say is simple, man. If you don't like it, it's okay. I'm not telling you you're wrong. Just put on the side of food. You don't have to tell everybody, okay? Food is rough to come by. Like for example, like earlier we were watching like food videos about American portion sizing. It's crazy, like, you know, compared to Asia where it's like incredibly small. Everything is just incredibly small here. So like, and you know, and that's pretty good because, you know, culture does affect that. But what if like the circumstances are not there? Think about like Africa. Think about Middle East. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just be respectful about food, man. I'm sorry if I'm ranting so much already. Like the video's like 2 minutes in, I'm already ranted so much, man. God damn.
No, I can't.
This is gonna be a long video.
Actually,
Wait.
I don't either, and I can't.
What's she doing with the beef?
Little
Okay.
treat, but what I will say is anybody's making a
Is she oiling the beef?
steak every once in a while. I just crave it sometimes.
Is she putting salt, pepper, and oil on the steak? No, you either cook the meat with the broth or you braise it in the pot. Is she gonna put this on frying pan?
Yeah, most
And
likely.
then, what are you all laughing at?
Nothing.
Okay, take your steak or any piece of meat out of the fridge about at least a half an hour before you're going.
Is she gonna do what I think she's gonna do?
Comes out of the fridge, it's all tense like this, and then when it's
hard.
out,
Tense,
Sorry.
your meat tense, Uncle Roger asshole tense. I think you're gonna fuck up.
and get your pan as
No.
hot as you can.
Not
Okay.
You use a griddle pan at home
Okay,
sometimes,
fuck,
but most
okay.
people just have a frying pan, so that's great.
No,
So
don't,
just make sure
no.
You want that sizzle straight away.
You hear sizzling, I hear my ancestor crying.
True.
Uncle Roger's so upset, I put my leg down from chair.
Come on, guys. There's no point to have like a grand debate on chat right now. You guys have to realize again the cultural difference of, you know, the British people when it comes to Vietnam food. Okay, I would say that they're trying their best. And come on, Uncle Roger's like pissed. He's on a warpath today, but you know, it just look at it like, oh, that's funny, ha-has, and just laugh about it. So you don't get like emotionally hurt from that. You know, you don't want to get emotional damage from that now, do you? Okay.
You don't sizzle steak like this. This is pho, not Outback Steakhouse. Hiya.
You want that sizzle straight away.
Making steak like this, are you gonna pair it with French fry or something? Like steak and fry?
Yeah,
I think
most
she's
likely.
making Asian fusion now. She fusing Vietnamese with depression.
Oh wow.
So 1 minute on each side.
They're making
and
our
then
culture
don't
exotic
turn it.
food
I'm
then.
always tempted
They're
to turn
exotifying
it.
everything.
And then season it then again when it goes on.
Okay.
Season
I'll talk
again?
about that later.
How
I'll talk
many
about that
times you
later.
want to season your steak? Like 4 times now? Four
Okay.
Season is name of hotel, not recipe for pho.
And then onto the broth. So this is like the heart of
He's
the
going
meal.
How do you
ham.
make that?
Okay, broth, heart of pho. First thing
Okay.
she said that correct.
Beef broth here,
Okay.
but you could use chicken, you could vegetarian. If
But then you don't show us how you make your broth. You just come here with the finished broth. But it's the most important thing.
Okay.
Show us.
True.
Oh, I know why she can't make the broth. Because she got no pot. See, the broth you just
I
steal
agree.
from Vietnamese restaurant down the street. You spend more time sizzling your steak than showing us how to make broth. Hiya, why like that?
And then I put in a teaspoon of sugar.
Sugar,
To
correct?
be honest, at home, most of the time, I actually use honey because we have
Honey?
What?
We have our
You
own
don't
honey
use.
at home.
No,
Use
don't
brown
use
sugar.
honey, you psycho.
So sometimes I'll put in mostly honey in there.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
I've got gorgeous
That's some good
fresh
editing.
ginger to give it that lovely zest.
No, not like that. Ginger, correct. But first of all, you need to char it first. And you put ginger in pho broth as whole piece of ginger. You
Okay.
don't mince your ginger and put in there. Now people eating your pho, they're
They're
gonna eat mouthful
whitifying
of
it.
minced ginger. Hiya, who want that? You need to roast
Them,
your
apparently.
ginger and roast your onion. If you forget to roast ginger and onion, Uncle Roger gonna roast you.
And then
Damn.
star anise I also put in, which gives that
Star anise, correct?
crispy flavour, which I love. I love it so much.
Sure.
But if you didn't have that or you can't find it, don't worry. The ginger is important.
But you're just putting one? Who gonna taste it?
The sugar is important. And I think everybody has a cinnamon stick.
Okay. The thing about Asian food is that Asian food is very, very strong, man. Compared to European food, which is mostly bland. And here's the thing, I was like seeing this in chat earlier, but it's not really the exotifying Asian food. Again, it's just because that they don't know how to do it, like, you know, in a cultural basis, because they never grew up here. Look at Gordon Ramsay. Like, Gordon Ramsay literally traveled the entire world learning about food, learning about the culture, and learning about the history, so that he would be able to give you an authentic experience eating the food, right? And that's the thing. Like, I would bet you that the chef right now, she's a nice lady. I'm assuming she's a nice lady, but I don't think that she ever went to Vietnam to learn about how she cooked it. So it's not that like they're exotifying everything. It's just that they have an appreciation for it, but somewhat it feels disingenuous, okay? And you guys have to realize that that's already a huge compliment, because they're looking at it and they're saying, wow, that's pretty cool, that's pretty exciting, and they're trying to mimic it. You know, they did say that mimicry is the best form of flattery. So you guys don't have to raise your pitchforks and like be an Asian elitist about it, because by the end of the day, like, it's a good thing that a lot of the more international community knows about like our food, our culture, like our celebrations, our stuff, etc., because it gives us a highlight into the international scene. You don't have to put like a stick up your ass for it, dude. Like, I swear to God, man. It's okay. It's okay. I get you guys. Maybe you guys feel disrespected on how she's cooking the pho. Like, what about you guys though? Do I have any Vietnamese people watching this video right now in YouTube, by the way? Please drop it in the comment section of this video and let's talk about it. Same for you guys, okay? For those in chat, yeah, I think chat froze. I'll fix that later after the stream. Same for you guys though. What do you guys think about pho? If I have Vietnamese people in chat right now, drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it, okay? Drop it now in the live chat. We'll talk about like the entire pho culture and why do you guys think? Are you offended by this? And I want to know in a setting that not just, you know, this one. What about else? Like the Asian culture appropriation thing. Do you guys like get offended by that? Because like generally for me, I don't really care, because by the end they're not mocking it, they're mimicking it, and that's flattery if you ask me, you know. So for example, if I go to their country, I feel more at home because I would feel, let's say, more Japanese appropriation, you know, or more Sugandese. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a Sugandese, by the way. Appropriation, you know, because I would feel there, I would feel home, and I would feel the effort that they're doing it because they're not making fun of it. But what do you guys think? Am I wrong? Am I just like too nice? What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the live chat. Let's talk about it, okay?
And you only need
Cinnamon good.
me turn over
Okay.
my steak. And this is how you want it. You want it seared, you want it crispy.
Crispy.
Give it a little, you want it seared,
too
you want it
nice.
crispy.
Okay.
No crispy steak. No. Where have you ever had pho with crispy beef in it? No need to have crunch in there.
Okay.
If your pho have crunch, then you need to be punched. That's what Uncle Roger said.
And then 1 minute on
Damn,
each side.
Uncle
That's
Roger's like
medium
on the
rare.
war
If you
path.
want
He's
to see more
angry.
well done, 2 to
He's
3
an
minutes on
angry
each side,
boy.
which still doesn't take away from your minutes. Okay, back to
Okay.
spices. I also put in a few cloves in here.
Clove, okay.
Then nampla.
He's an angry
is
boy,
fish
man.
Fish sauce good, but wait, that much for
Powerful.
you're putting too much fish sauce. So little broth, you poured that much in.
Horrible
Yeah.
smell. It's nice when it's in a dish.
Oh, yeah.
But fish sauce without being in the dish is a horrible sauce.
It is actually, yeah. You know, I'm so used to smelling it.
What is that black liquid?
When it's in there.
What the hell did you just pour? Tell
it soy?
people. You can't just pour mysterious black liquid on
Look at
cooking show
soy.
and don't tell what it is. What is she spiking her fur with? Are you trying to poison us? Do you work for KGB or something? Uncle Roger guessing. That black liquid there is soy sauce. And
Yeah.
that wrong again, hiya.
And then onto the noodles over here. So these are
You just consider it as a
Vietnamese rice
British
noodles.
version
They're
of pho.
gorgeous.
Okay,
See,
noodle
okay.
correct?
You could use
Sounds right,
any
sounds right.
noodles you want to.
No, you cannot use You have to use specific pho noodles. The world have rules, woman. Not just anything go. Can we remove the word any from Asian cooking? Noodle
Yeah, that's
is
true, I
not
agree.
pasta. You can't just change it out for another shape. They all made of different things for different dishes.
I agree. I agree.
I've pre-soaked these for
Pre-soaked, correct.
on hot water, and then I'm going to pop them into the broth here.
Not into broth. Don't make
Okay.
noodle in pho broth. Your starch gonna dirty your broth.
Simmer
Okay.
it, they'll soak up everything.
No.
I mean, I'm not like when I'm at home. I do genuinely cook every single night at home. I rarely go out to restaurants actually. But anyway,
Okay.
Miss Clotec, I think you need to go out to restaurant more. Stop cooking at home. If you bad at cooking, stop cooking. You're not getting better. You're making same mistake at home over and over.
Okay.
Nobody tell you fucked up. Go to restaurant, see
Okay.
how they cook, learn from them. Then you go home and cook.
I agree.
Please stop cooking. Go eat at restaurant before you go on TV.
I agree. I
you
agree
all
with
need to know
that.
that.
I agree with
noodle
that.
out.
It's the same thing because you're standing on the platform, okay, and then you're basically telling stuff to your audience which is wrong. So it's better to educate yourself too, which goes in a lot more ways rather than this video. Like for example, you cannot be like an authority in facial creams when you yourself don't use them. You know, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with you guys, by the way. Like I think my majority of my audience are very not very educated, I would say, because we always have like discussions about like, you know, stuff. But like in my opinion, it's better to respect people who has a authority when it comes to it. Like for example, if this woman actually was, say, if this British woman actually told you that he went to Vietnam to study how to cook pho, then, you know, then that would be great. You guys would say, oh, the credentials is there, you know what I mean? So I think it's having like an essential background knowledge on things before you actually perform them on top of a platform, on top of a stage where like thousands, hundreds, or millions of people are watching you for reference or for entertainment, I think does matter a lot. Because like, for example, like if you don't do that, this is what's gonna happen to you. You'll find Uncle Roger reacting to you and a random ass VTuber reacting to Uncle Roger. And then what's gonna be happening is you're gonna be a laughing stock soon. And if you have sensitive feelings, you're gonna have emotional damage for that. It's nice to be educated on specifically something that you're teaching or something that you are, you know, being filmed about, or, you know, something that you do on top of a platform while standing on a platform. Yeah.
Now take it out. When your noodle pre-soaked already, just cook it for 2 seconds, 3 seconds max. Don't cook so long, it's gonna get soggy.
True, I agree.
You're going to bring me out to a restaurant. Give me a break.
Stop laughing.
For the
Okay.
weekend with my mom and
Oh,
we went
were
down.
you?
Stop chit-chatting.
What was I talking about?
You were talking about
Stop.
you collect rice noodles.
Harry taking you out.
Save the noodle. Save the noodle.
Your mum.
Uncle Roger's
Where's the
like hella
lifeguard?
pissed.
Lifeguard, help the noodle. He
Uncle Roger's
drowning.
hella pissed,
You were
man.
talking about rice noodles absorbing the flavour of the stock.
Savor the stuff. But when I'm at home, what I will just
Okay.
look
Oh, take the noodle out. Uncle Roger know why it called immune boosting soup now.
Okay.
Because the food's so toxic for your body. Your body
Damn.
gonna fight it.
Now, I don't always have these noodles. Sometimes I'll have like egg noodles or I'll have vermicelli
What?
noodles or whatever noodles I have.
And it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Just pop them in, and they all kind of take the same amount of time to cook. It's usually
No, that's like, yeah. Let's give it to Uncle Roger.
Did she just say every noodle takes same time to cook?
Okay.
What universe this woman live on? So you think all this noodle,
Okay.
they all take same time to cook? This is the food version of Dumb and Dumber. Uncle Roger haven't felt this upset since my ex-wife Auntie Helen left.
Okay.
same amount of time to cook. It's usually about
Do
4
you
minutes.
cook from a recipe at home, or it's just all in your head?
Never. I never
in your
cook
head.
red. I'm always doing a clear out. I like.
Maybe you should start following recipe. Why are you so proud of yourself for fucking up?
I agree.
I find it really exciting taking.
I bet he didn't
everything out
have
from the
Asian
fridge.
parents, because if she did, she'd get
I've
beaten.
got some tomatoes. I've got this.
So it's like ready, steady, cook.
And then I let it rest, just for a couple of minutes. But because
The steak resting more than all our Vietnamese ancestors.
True, I agree.
we were going straight for
What
it.
is that?
See, that
That's
is what
so
you want,
perfect.
right? Do you like your steak like that too?
Yeah.
No, not if it in fur.
Absolutely.
I don't
Okay.
like it like
I
that.
want to put steak in there.
Totally, yeah. And just change the broth to what
Okay.
you're actually going to do. So, for example, I
No.
use beef broth here.
Yeah, you guys are right.
use
This is
beef
the
broth here.
British
What she
version of
just
pho.
do? What did she just do? Did you see that?
So yummy. I use beef.
Oh my god.
Is she smelling the noodle to check if the noodle done?
Oh my god.
This noodle, not fruit. Smelling won't tell you shit,
So I'm putting in my noodles, my thingy, and
Okay,
then I've
sorry.
sliced up my steak. I remember.
No.
Sorry for my fingers.
Put steak first, then pour broth.
Unbelievable.
You don't send the meat swimming.
Because that's yours.
And then I'm dressing it all up. So sometimes you put the chili into the broth, but for this one, you
Chili, okay, I guess.
chili in it. You want it to be lovely and fresh.
There's mint
Okay.
in there, isn't
I've
there?
got mint.
The
I've
mint's
got Thai
amazing
basil,
with it.
and I've also got
Cool.
coriander.
Okay.
Fred, if you don't have all three, you could just use one of them.
Whatever you've
like,
got.
Whatever you have, even flat leaf parsley. And
Oh my god.
for
No.
what?
Whatever you have,
No.
even flat leaf parsley. And
Flat leaf parsley. Parsley? Oh my god. Did you just say parsley for fur? All Asian people hate you now.
yeah,
She's
that's true.
British,
I
and she
agree.
devastates entire group of people. I
Yeah.
think she's the Margaret Thatcher of cooking. She putting whatever she feel like. How about you put mayonnaise and barbecue sauce in your fur also? Anything?
Yeah, you guys are right. Like she is Britishfying or whatever you call that. You know, this food. So I don't think this is a very accurate or culturally appropriate representation of the Vietnamese version of it. Okay, the original. Maybe this is just like the British version of it. So you guys don't have to be molding on chat.
Bingo, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Uncle
Monday.
Roger's
You
pissed
want
as
this
hell,
on
dude.
Monday.
Lovely.
I don't want this on any day.
It feels good on many, many levels.
Exactly. This will
Yeah.
cool any
Okay.
anxiety. Pop the music on.
Yeah, it killed any anxiety, correct? Because it making Uncle Roger want to kill myself. Is my life gone? Anxiety also gone?
Life hack.
What the hell, Uncle Roger just watched?
Don't do it though. Don't
Why
do it though.
this shit on British national TV? What is this show? PH? What the PH stand for? Pornhub? Because I think the people on there cook
The
better
only
than
British I
this
trust is
shit.
Gordon Ramsay. I
Niece and
agree.
nephew, Uncle Roger currently in Australia, continuing my tour.
I agree,
Meeting so
I agree.
many cool creator here.
I agree. The only British chef I trust is Gordon Ramsay. I think he's Irish, but I think he lives in. I don't know, but he's like one of the only chef that I trust very much. So again, I think this video just boiled down to basically one thing. I think you guys are right. It's just a British version of the Vietnamese pho. Okay. Pho, sorry. So by the end of it, I would like say it's mimicry is the best flattery. So I don't think you guys should be up about it. But you guys are molding like crazy in chat. So it's fine, boys. It's fine. I think the more people sees this, the more people would know that, oh, there's a dish like that. And like, you know, who knows? They would be visiting their Vietnamese shops or try to mimic the recipe themselves. And you know, it would boost what they call that the interest when it comes to Vietnamese culture or food. You know, this will be the gateway for them. Like say, oh, do they have like specific cooking for chicken? You like, you know, and it's gonna be great. I think this is a great way to do it. It's just that Uncle Roger was on a warpath here. He was crazy pissed off, man. But yeah, this was a very good video overall. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm just being too nice? Do you guys think that I'm not really caring about Asian culture appropriation? What do you guys think? Because like for me, I'm not really that gatekeepy of a person. But let me know. Drop it in live chat for my boys now here in the live stream, and drop it in the comment section of this video too to let me know your opinion. Okay, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Hey, you've reached the end of the video. Click here to watch the next one, and also don't forget to sub by clicking here. Thanks, man. I'll see you later.